Well, Ange, talk about that first game. You come in relief and you shut things down and pick up the first win of the season there. What was it like?
It was a really cool feeling. Really, at first, I just wanted to be able to pick up Sona before me, and then at first get my team back in the dugout, get those runs back, and then just allow my team to keep feeding off the energy that we put out there on defense.
What was your reaction to Shannon Doherty's unassisted double play?
That was awesome. I mean, when she tagged first base, she was looking for a triple play, and it was great because we work on things like that at practice all the time, always looking for the next one, so it was a good feeling.
What's going through your mind when you see Sona doing what she did out there, and then you need to come in and pick her up? What's kind of going through your mind when you kind of get in the circle?
Just that I need to execute, let my pitches spin the way they do, and let the hitters get themselves out, so that I can feed our defense and then get us back in the dugout as soon as possible.
I mean, just starting a season off with the win. I mean, just how are you feeling right now?
Really good, but motivated for the next one, of course. But it was a good feeling tonight to be able to celebrate that with my teammates and with the rest of the seniors. So it's a really special feeling, but we're ready for the next one as well.
Your offense outscored the opponents 19-3 over the course of both games today. How does it feel to have such good support on the offensive side?
Really good. It makes it really easy for us as pitchers, but we just feel so much confidence in our lineup. We have so much depth, but really the hitters just go up there and they're able to make their adjustments and add that extra security for us on the mound. But the motivation is always to help them out and just keep feeding off of each other.
And going off that, start the season off like that, what kind of message does that send to other teams about who the UCF Knights are?
That we're very hungry. We're not going to let this be a learning year for us. We want to come out hungry from the start, capitalize on other teams' mistakes, and just keep pushing forward.
How did you feel about Kylie Stroud's performance behind you?
Awesome. When she came into the game with me, it was just special because we'd been working so much together in practice. So for her to be out there at the same time as me, I wanted to just basically bring her with me, lead her, and I knew she had my back too. So I was really proud of her.
What type of impact have you and the other seniors had so far?
I think we've done a really good job of making sure that this team stays connected. We've worked really hard to just build and maintain our culture here. So I think that the seniors have done a good job in leading that and making sure that it stays together on a daily basis.
Was the pitch clock ever a concern leading into this game or maybe the rest of the weekend?
For me personally, not really. Just in general for our staff, probably. Just because we have that extra restriction on us, but no, we were working on it in practice a lot, so I wasn't very worried about it.
You also have that highly touted, transfer and recruiting class coming in. You talked about Kylie, but was there anybody else that might have made a really good first impression for Knight Nation tonight?
Sammy Del Hoyo, for sure. She was super aggressive on the bases. She brought a lot of energy and momentum to our dugout, and yeah, I thought she did a great job out there tonight, taking advantage of her opportunities.
You're a vocal leader yourself there. Many of the players have said you're maybe the loudest vocal leader. We showed you in the dugout there leading on a cheer. Just where did that personality come from there as a vocal leader?
It's funny. I'm actually a pretty quiet person, but my freshman year and my sophomore year, I learned pretty early on that was the type of person I needed to be for the team, and just whatever the team needed, they needed a loud voice in the dugout, some extra cheers, so I kind of just took on that role and just stuck with it, and I love it. It's what our team needs.
Speaking of vocal, the crowd tonight felt like every strikeout, people were on their feet. What did you think of the fan atmosphere tonight?
Amazing, and I thought the energy got better as the night went on even, but we're really grateful that as many people came out as they did, but the atmosphere was amazing. The fans were amazing as always. So.
Last question.
What's the biggest thing this team needs to take with them from today through the rest of this opening weekend?
Just to not take any pitches off. I think in the second game we were a little bit hesitant, but we capitalized on their mistakes and the little things that we did that gave us momentum. But just to come out hungry from now on, every pitch, and not take any pitches off.